Hello, homies. I'm Gumshoe.
And I'm Taiyo Devil, and we're DevilGum React.
We're a VTuber couple who reacts to all sorts of media, and today
We're doing Hulk versus my boy Broly.
yay.
You know who I'm rooting for.
Yeah, Hulk, obviously.
But wait, what's that in the iCard? The link to the DevilGum Patreon, where for $2 you get full, unedited access with the footage. Sorry, I'm like adding something new to the spiel. With footage provided for just $2, you get everything. Where we post 5 times a week. We have reactions to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Witch Hat Atelier, Demons of the Shadow Realm, Invincible, One Piece live action. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. And many, many movies. And in the description link, we have a link to the DevilGum Patreon. Discord.
No, it's both are there.
Bruh, I'm flopping. One
take. One.
But we have a lot of people in there. We chat. We're in there every day. We play Wordle. We play games, watch movies in there. If you like us at all, you can feel free to hang out in there and chat with us. And, all right, what are we going to see?
I lost it because you just distracted me, and I have ADHD, so, like, I don't know. Anyway, so like Hulk's gonna win this, and you're gonna be surprised. That's gonna be my prediction. Somehow Hulk will win because comic Hulk is very, very different than a Hulk that is in pretty much any other piece of media.
Oh really?
So yeah, like I don't think they've really ever had a proper adaptation of like any of the Hulk stories, but maybe Planet Hulk, but that was like a animated film, and even then I know that wasn't 100% accurate to his like power level and scaling. But yeah, because like Hulk kinda is, he's considered one of the strongest for a reason, but like, you know, this is like Marvel's strongest, which in comparison to anime strongest, I mean, it's really what it is. It's really tricky when we get into Western power scaling versus anime power scaling. So, yeah, I mean, Broly could, but I would not be shocked if Hulk. So my money is on Hulk.
I will never say no to my boy Broly.
Anyway,
I always believe in my boy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna watch this thing now.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warner Bros. Pictures and HBO Max. Wonder Woman.
That's actually a crazy pull
What
sponsor.
the fucking insane.
They were so unconfident in this movie that they're like, we have to sponsor YouTubers.
We have to sponsor the Death Battle guys. Yeah, you remember this film, guys? You remember when this? No? You don't? Oh. Well. It's like fine. It's fine.
I didn't mind the first one, but
yeah. Listen. I'm just glad that we're no longer in this era for DC films. I welcome the James Gunn.
Streaming on HBO Max for a limited time of 31 days from its theatrical release. As primal as the ground we walk on and the air we breathe, anger can keep us alive or doom us forever.
Well, on that fun note, let's jump into our season finale.
Listen.
First up is
Listen
the
though,
incredible
no matter
Hulk,
who loses or who wins, my money is on green. Always bet green.
always bet green, baby.
world-breaking machine.
Then there's Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
What if they use the other Broly?
A death battle.
The non-canon Broly.
Young Bruce Banner
I don't
was
know.
a genius and the son of nuclear physicist Brian Banner.
Who was just the absolute shittiest dad ever, complete with mom murdering and super baby slapping.
Naturally pretty
yeah.
distraught, Bruce's trauma due to parental abuse
What?
internalized itself as a
yeah, things that you wouldn't really know about Bruce Banner. You're like, wait, I thought he was just like a strong, like this guy that has a monster head. Like, nah, like the Hulk is probably one of the most tragic characters, honest to God. Like fuck, bro. From the get-go.
What?
personality, an angry,
Excuse me?
childlike brute that just wanted to be left alone.
Even with that angry shadow in his head, Bruce grew up to be a leader in the study of gamma radiation. So like a total nerd who probably got beat up all the time.
He had that covered. During a gamma bomb test,
Like what?
Bruce was caught in the blast zone and absorbed enough radiation to, well, die.
Except he kind
One of these days, we should definitely watch the Ang Lee Hulk film from the 2000s. Not because it's like the best film ever made or anything, but it's very interesting direction, and it's very funny to see someone who's not as well versed about Hulk try to piece together what the hell's going on.
No, didn't? Well, not permanently. Instead, the bomb opened a door that let Bruce's alternate personality step into the world.
Thus, using his anger, Bruce Banner transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
The Hulk is one of the strongest mother hubbers in all of Marvel.
He can lift a 150 billion ton mountain, shatter asteroids twice the size of Earth, leap into orbit from the ground, and even mess with the fabric of reality by punching.
Whatever a time storm is,
You're like, what? MCU doesn't have this. What the fuck?
The
What the
Hulk's
fuck?
absurd power is tied to his rage.
Yeah, like
The angrier he
MCU
gets,
Hulk
the
is kind
stronger
of
he
nerfed, not gonna lie.
becomes.
And according to almighty gods like the Beyonder, the dude's got no known upper limit. Though, to be fair, his body can't always keep up and will revert to Banner under too much pressure. Or too many puppies.
Emotions like rage are governed by an area of the brain known as the hypothalamus.
Oh yeah,
which
yeah. I
controls
know
Bruce's
that.
transformation.
You know that
If
that's
it's
for your
damaged,
hypothalamus.
his life could be put in jeopardy,
Right
like when
there.
Hawkeye pierced it with a special arrow Bruce himself designed.
Good thing the Hulk's a total tank who can keep fighting for days on end. Nothing short of literal gods are strong enough to take him down.
When he does take damage, his body can heal almost instantly, even if his flesh has been vaporized or he's been cut into literal pieces.
Oh
The
yeah.
Hulk can adapt to any environment imaginable. Whether
He was
that's just
cut into
straight up
literal
holding
pieces and then
energy
put back
or
together.
surviving the depths of
What?
space.
He's even battled the
Yes.
warrior god Thor, who has thousands of years of combat experience and is fast enough to cross the universe in about 5 seconds. Nearly 300 quadrillion times the speed of
Oh,
light.
Hulk's taking
No
this.
wonder the world's so scared of him. He's a
It's like,
great
oh.
apple
That's not
flavored
even a
Oh.
question anymore.
with the mind of a cranky
Yeah, if it was
4-year-old.
again, if this
Or
was
the classic
MCU Hulk, it'd
Savage
be
Hulk
no
persona may be a
challenge.
childish
Obviously,
brute.
Broly.
There are several, maybe even thousands
I see.
of
I
other
was
personalities
not
who
ball.
got
I was not. I did not
Banner's
have elite
psyche.
ball knowledge
Joe
this time
Wilson
around.
is
I
a
see.
street smart bouncer. Doc Green is a super genius, and the Devil Hulk is the father figure Bruce never had. It's like an all-you-can-eat Hulk Emporium in Bruce's brain. We got your Dark Hulk, Mindless Hulk, Hulk Squared, and Claw, which is basically just sad
Claw.
Hulk. It's kind of dumb.
Despite seeing his human half as weak, Hulk and Bruce would finally.
I mean, Hulk
unite
is one of-
against the
is one of the,
cruel,
like,
uncaring
original-
world under a new persona.
Like,
Right.
like if we're talking like Marvel, like big wig Marvel, like he was one of the original like big three, for it. Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they often had him just be like, yeah, he's gonna be our. I think he was like the face of Marvel for a time, before like
Oh, well.
Spider-Man became big. So
the Green Scar.
He brought a world war to Earth and tore the superhero community a new asshole. And by finally letting go of puny Banner, the Hulk became the unstoppable force everyone's always feared. A world breaker.
World is underselling it. The Savage Hulk once obliterated an entire universe with a thunderclap and bloodied Hyperion with a single punch. The same Hyperion who survived the collision of 2 universes unscathed. Which begs the question, how much more powerful is the Hulk at his maximum?
This one's all on me, Wiz. So, Hulk was once with this chick, Umar, ruler of the Dark Dimension.
Okay, listen, it's gonna get
Hulk
really
could only
nerdy.
match her strength for 6 minutes,
What?
but he made up for it in round 2 when he came back as the Green Scar and kept Hulk smashing for hours. It's likely they went until dawn. That's a 12-hour session of Hulk smashing at most. My man.
Well, that would make the Green Scar 120 times stronger than the Savage Hulk. Multiplying that by the energy of the 2 colliding universes would yield 960 duovigintillion joules.
that's not that you made that word up.
Ridiculous number. All that from
That's not a
Well,
word.
Vigintillion.
Battle.
Like, excuse me?
Sweet summer child, Wiz. That's not the kind of smashing I meant.
You've got to be kidding me.
I think I just invented a new field of science. The science of the Now, you might be thinking this gamma stuff is nuts, and you're right, because it's Satan magic.
Yeah, actually. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Turns out, gamma is actually directly connected to energy from hell.
Yeah.
Drawn from Marvel's
What?
ultimate
Yeah.
satanic being, the One Below
What?
All. By using his powers, the Hulk is
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
This is part of the canon. There's like
What?
there are two like beings of like, okay, there's the one above all, which is basically AKA the writers. Because they're the one that controls whatever. And then there's the one below all, which is like the inverse. And it's like, yeah, this is I guess this is gonna get nerdy real quick.
It's also what kept him alive all these years. Every time Bruce dies, his soul is sent to hell and can resurrect.
What?
Once returned to the world, his body will heal
What?
from whatever killed him.
Yeah, if you remember in Rivals, like Banner will sometimes say, "Oh, I went through the green door again." Yeah, this is what they're.
I never play Hulk, so I don't hear
literally
that.
can't die.
And after a journey into the lowest plane of hell, the Hulk even faced off against the One Below All and the ghost.
He's
of his
basically
father.
Doom Guy.
In the greatest therapy session of all time,
That-
he thunderclapped
that Cro-Magnon
those
is
two
crazy.
assholes to smithereens. Talk about cathartic. From one
I don't think
man
I've
with
even
crippling
in
daddy
practice
issues
played a
to
round of
another.
Hulk.
Well done, sir.
What else can you say but incredible?
Man, look at that PSV cutscene.
Yeah.
The Saiyans, a brutal alien race of interstellar
Oh, show me my
conquerors.
boy,
And
my baby.
giant monkey men.
These famous warriors are defined by three things: their tenacity, their pride, and their rage, which fuels
And their hair.
world-destroying
They can't forget the
power.
hair.
And no Saiyan can get even close to as
Oh.
pissed off as Broly.
Because he's
Despite
the angry
being of low
goat.
birth, the infant Broly was considered a prodigy by Saiyan scientists due to his impossibly high power level of
Broly looks so cool in
10,000,
Fighter Z.
enough to survive a planetary
Oh, hell yeah.
explosion.
What? Over 9,000? All right, I'm sorry, I got it out of my system. Anyway, baby Broly was growing up nice and happy until he was driven insane by baby Goku's incessant crying. Now, everyone complains that this is the lamest backstory ever, but have you
It
played
is.
Yoshi's Island? Yeah. Nope, make it stop.
That's the original story.
I love that
but
game,
with the
though.
new movie, that's no longer canon. However, despite developing different personalities, both of these Brolys are essentially the same character in different situations.
The 2018 one is our primary source here, but we'll look at the original and similar Saiyans like Kale for more info.
Whether it be jealousy for his own son or genuine fear of Broly's potential, Vegeta, the king, not the prince, abandoned Broly to a
And
hellish
not the
underwater
planet.
to die, with only his
Not the
father
planet.
Paragus as company.
Just in time for Vegeta to get nuked. The planet, not the king. Well, I guess the king too. All thanks to the alien tyrant Frieza. Nice job getting rid of your crazy strong Saiyan, baby. Idiot.
Ironically, after decades of isolation, Broly and Paragus were found by Frieza and drafted into his army to
I was gonna
eliminate
say,
the
man, we should watch the
Saiyans
Broly
on
movie
Earth.
again, but you also
Goku
recently just
and
watched it
Vegeta,
in the Discord.
The prince,
I'd
not
watch it
planet,
again.
Or the king.
Thing is,
I
Broly's
fucking love
not
that
like
movie.
the angry Saiyans. This guy's a gentle giant who would rather play with his big green alien dog than fight anybody.
Paragus molded Broly into a deadly warrior whether he liked it or not. Like most Saiyans, Broly can harness Ki, or one's inner life force, as an energy to enhance his physicality.
Or fire it from his hands in a super laser beam.
Broly's bread and butter is his eraser cannon, a green fastball that'll cross thousands of miles in seconds and
He's also
vaporize
green, and I
planets.
mean, like,
He
we
can
gotta get the
fire
green
lasers
representation.
with his
So,
gigantic roar,
100%.
shower the landscape with blaster meteor, or just straight murder people with his gigantic orgasm.
Gigantic Omega Storm.
Oh,
oh,
that makes
Sure.
more sense. I'm gonna rename my dick that.
His most powerful technique
Agreed.
though, is a small key bolt that Broly can feed to rapidly grow in size and consume entire worlds. The Omega Blaster.
Broly's arsenal isn't just blowing stuff up, though. He can use his key for flight, telekinesis, and paralysis.
Despite being stuck in
I don't
a
know who
space
I think
booties all his
wins
life, he's
this
an
one. No, it
adaptable
has to be
fighter who
Hulk.
can
No, it
match
has to
seasoned
be.
veterans.
Sorry, my brain like
Basically,
reset
he
itself
learns
as if we didn't say
fights.
this earlier.
And while
No,
most
no, it's
Saiyans
fine,
get
it's fine.
Stronger every time they almost die. The
I got
Bromeister's
distracted by his
strength is
thick,
tied
manly
to his
thighs.
emotions, AKA, the angrier he gets, the
the
stronger he gets.
literal bar
Doesn't
transformation.
that sound familiar?
His power
100%.
boosts are so great, he can match transformations functions like the Super Saiyan without even needing to transform.
But don't worry, he can do that
It's 'cause he
too.
goes beast
His wrath
mode.
state roids him up and makes him as strong as a Saiyan great ape without all the fur. Or the shedding.
Much to Frieza's chagrin, though, Broly had never learned to unlock Super Saiyan and could not compete with Goku and Vegeta's stronger forms.
Solution? Murder Broly's dad to get him to transform.
Bye, Paragus.
Despite the physical abuse he suffered
Goodbye,
at his father's
Paragus.
hands, Paragus was still the only family Broly had, and losing that drove him over the edge.
That's basically what happened to me when my dad lived. Except I turned into a super alcoholic.
Although Broly didn't turn into a typical Super Saiyan.
You're welcome.
Broly's new form was actually a Super Saiyan C-type. This is an unleashed version of the repressed Super Saiyan A-type, which are both precursors of the B-type.
Daddy, you're going out for cigarettes again? Okay, I'll see you when you get back. Goodbye. Goodbye. I love you.
Hey,
What?
are you paying attention?
Yeah. The Super Saiyan Vitamin C form has the perfect energy control and let him wail on Frieza for over an hour. And this time I mean wail as in fight.
Right. Broly's power was so immense, it even made Goku of all people turn tail and run.
Goku was able to clash with Lord Beerus with enough force to potentially destroy all of Universe 7, a humongous cosmic structure shown in this symbolic model.
Making the Dragon Ball universe 9 times larger than our own. Based on this, the shockwaves from their clash propagated 240 quadrillion times faster than light.
And after that, Goku became that powerful in his base form. Imagine how much
Oh, I
stronger
love the
he was as
animation
Super
of that
Duper
movie. That
Duper
scene of him
Super
standing
Saiyan.
there.
Or
Oh,
when fused
so
with
good.
Vegeta into the
I want
almighty
someone to make
Goji,
me a
being many
wallpaper
times more
engine of
powerful than
that.
the sum
Like,
of its
please.
parts.
Broly got into
Love
a
him
dick
just standing
measuring
there with his hair
contest
blowing in
with
the
a
wind.
friggin'
I love
Super
that
Saiyan
scene
squared
so
and
much.
Shattered reality.
And at the peak of his rage, he became the Warrior of Myth, destined to appear once every 1,000 years. The legendary Super Saiyan.
As a broccoli-haired freak, legendary Broly's power is so great that he needs to constantly let it out, or else he might self-destruct. I guess you could say his power is maximum.
He's easily among the strongest foes Goku's gone up against. That includes beings capable of shaking an infinite void just by powering up, or merging with the universe and affecting alternate timelines.
In his original timeline, the Brawl survived his energy exploding out of him all at once, and in canon, he took dozens of attacks from Gogeta Blue without any visible damage after fighting for hours.
His power comes at a cost, though. In his berserker state, Broly is wide open against an opponent who's just as strong, but far more skilled.
And after taking enough damage, his rage will hit its limits, and his power will fizzle out quick. He can even get knocked into weaker forms.
Broly did lose his fight with Gogeta fair and square, but with new friends at his side to support him and a new rival to teach him to temper his fury, the lonely
Oh,
Saiyan
so
outcast
cute. I love
finally
them.
got what his father could never give.
I love
A
them.
family.
Oh, but that means
Yeah,
he has
and
even
then we
more
never
to
see
lose,
Broly
so
again.
watch out, because this Super
No,
Saiyan's
that's not
temper
true.
is legendary.
You literally see him in Superhero, the next one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I thought the movie was made like after.
All right, the combatants.
Oh
are
wait,
set.
no, I'm dumb.
It
I'm
is
dumb.
after.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
First, if you want some more
I registered you said
action,
Super,
check out
and I was like,
Wonder
what, the
Woman
anime? I'm like, yeah, I know
Oh.
what's Super the
This episode
anime.
of Death Battle is sponsored by Warner Brothers Pictures.
It's like, oh yeah, superhero. I
Yo,
forgot
Max.
it. God, he shows up in
Wonder
that.
Woman.
Oh, hell yeah. It's gonna be fire.
Beer.
Hey, spiky hair man, what's this puny planet?
You scared them away. You're making me angry.
Oh, that's my boy.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Why did this Hulk look so small there?
Show
Interesting music choice. It's very vibey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it's fire.
Hulk ain't just incredible. Hulk is immortal.
That's actually so crazy.
Yeah.
He's probably like, yay, got him. Wait a minute.
The devil!
He's firing his laser. Wow.
Jeez.
Hulk smash!
Oh,
He just claps them away. And now they're fighting in space.
oh. My God.
You think you're strong? Hulk's strongest there is!
Jeez.
Oh man, love that. Oh, oh wow. Okay.
Show me! Break the world! Break everything!
Yeah, do it, Brody.
Oh my God, they're just destroying every planet along the way.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Really?
Throat sore.
My sweet baby boy. Oh, my
Damn.
sweet honey baby
Just in,
child.
breaking news. Local area Saiyan literally too angry to die.
The Hulk had numerous advantages over Broly. He was far more experienced, slightly faster, and potentially smarter depending on
What?
which Hulk was in charge.
But since the Hulk's fight for control in Bruce's mind, it wasn't guaranteed he'd get one of the geniuses. Still, his healing factor was nuts. Broly wasn't gonna put him down with anything less than complete annihilation.
Fortunately for Broly, compared to his unbelievable power, the Hulk came up short.
I know what you're thinking. Hulk could destroy a universe 120 times over, while Goku could only manage a lowly 9.
But that was base Goku's strength. Broly's maximum, no pun intended, was far greater. Let's lay down some numbers.
As a legendary Super Saiyan, Broly was stronger than Super Saiyan Gogeta and took hits from Gogeta Blue without even bleeding.
Based on the Daizenshuu, the blonde Super Saiyan 3 form is about 400 times greater than Goku's base.
Okay.
Applied to Goku's new base in Dragon Ball Super, he would already be 30 times more powerful than World Breaker Hulk.
And that's before factoring in Super Saiyan Blue and Gogeta, which are way stronger than Super Saiyan 3.
With this in mind, legendary Super Saiyan Broly is thousands, possibly millions of times stronger than the World Breaker we've seen. While the Hulk's strength can keep increasing, so will Broly's, and it's unlikely he'd be able to catch up before being overwhelmed. After all, there have been multiple times when the strain on Hulk's body turned him back into Banner.
With that
That was
power
pretty
difference,
much the win
there's
condition.
No way the
Then
same wouldn't happen
Broly
here.
would have had to do
Stuff
so much
like
damage
breaking
that
space and
he would have to
time
that
is nothing new
Hulk
to
would be
Broly
forced to
and
turn
other
back.
Dragon Ball characters.
And then if that's the
don't
case,
Right.
then
understand
you
the
will
I
Hulk's
see.
encounter with the one below.
That makes sense.
There's no evidence he directly overpowered actual Satan, just dispersed his cloudy avatar.
Hulk even said he was just doing that to buy time.
Broly's flight allowed him greater maneuverability and area control, plus he could attack at a distance with Ki. When Hulk did close that gap, Broly's force field and paralysis protected him up close.
And it's unlikely Hulk could land a lucky fatal blow, considering Broly took hits from Gogeta Blue, who's millions of times stronger than the World Breaker. You get the idea.
That leads us to our last and most important question. Could Broly bypass Hulk's immortality to put him down and take the win? Surprisingly, Yes.
Whenever the Hulk or Bruce die, his healing factor kicks in to fix whatever wound killed him in the first place.
Meaning he still needs some element of his physical body that can heal itself in order to come back to life. The hypothalamus is key to this. Once it was destroyed by Hawkeye and his special arrow, Bruce took months to come back from the dead. With Broly's incredible power, there was no doubt he could vaporize Hulk and leave nothing left to heal.
Like basically every Dragon Ball Z fight ever.
The Hulk was an incredible opponent, but the legendary Super Saiyan's boundless power, arena control, range of techniques, and Saiyan Rage spelled the end for the
Range of
not-so-jolly
techniques.
Green Giant.
This incredible fight was insane.
The winner is Broly.
Damn. I made you convinced that it was gonna be Hulk, which was crazy. I was like, wow, okay, I guess.
Gaslighter.
Oh.
Boomstick. A strange green man in a zoot suit left a letter for you.
Yeah, sounds
Not a strange
legit.
green man in a zoot suit.
Dad?
Thank you so much for watching the season finale to one of the honestly best years we've ever had. And next season, we'll be celebrating 10 years of Death Battle with some of the biggest and wildest episodes we've ever done.
Damn, bro. That was good. Fire.
That was great. That was great. Actually, damn. All right. I kind of forgot how strong super souped up Broly is. Because I guess in my mind, in my mind, I'm like, oh well, I mean, he was beaten, so like, okay, clearly, like Hulk probably, but I guess, yeah, all right, yeah, kind of forgot about that little thing. Cool. Well, then this was awesome. But Ty, what should they comment?
Do you prefer the old or the new Broly? I prefer the new.
Who wants to be the 1% that prefers the old? Who's that?
Wrong. I actually quite like the design of the old. Like especially the scrawny form. I actually quite like his outfit and stuff. But the aesthetic of the new is very to my taste.
Yeah, because the Bara. Yeah.
No, it's Bara. He's just a himbo, and he's perfect in every way, shape, and form.
So anyway, next we're gonna watch Baki the Grappler.
Oh God. Not Baki the Grappler. Okay. We'll see you next one. Don't forget, in the description, link to the Patreon, $2 full access, and the link to the Discord. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.